Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine. We're here at AWSI, Cabrinha, Hood River, Netsch, Surfboards.
Yep, beautiful day in Hood River.
Beautiful day in Hood River.
So yeah, running through a kind of, I guess, a portion of the Cabrinha surfboard lineup. We've got a large lineup of boards. We only have a few of them here today. But I guess the first thing I want to kind of point out is Cabrinha offers two different constructions. They've got what's considered to be the Pro construction, which is here on my right in the black and white. Just a very lightweight construction, comes without foot strap inserts, and basically meant for people that want all the performance possible out of the board, lightest weight board possible. And this is what I ride basically 100% of the time for my boards from Cabrinha. Great construction, holds up really well, and yeah, just very, very light. Then we have our normal, wood core construction. It's got like a bamboo veneer on it. If you're riding with straps, you're jumping your surfboard, putting a little bit more load on it. That's kind of our standard construction. We've had it for a lot of years. It holds up really well. It's tried, true, and tested, and so obviously that's staying in the lineup. Going through our different shape options really quick. So I guess first off we have the X Breed. We've had the X Breed around for a little while. And I'd say this is sort of your smaller but steeper wave board. It's got a lot of rocker to it. Or flat water freestyle board. It's got a very compact shape. I actually ride the 5.3. This is the 5.3 right here. Or maybe the 5.7 in a different model. So you can definitely size down a little bit with the X Breed. Or I think a lot of boards that are kind of this more squared off shape. But I personally really like it. It spins well. And it's really, really fun. I'd say, up into maybe a bit overhead waves, especially if the wave's a little bit steeper. It's got a lot of tail rocker. It fits nicely into a tight space. And this is probably one of my go-to boards, especially for powered flat water riding. This board's available in the regular wood construction as well. Next up we have the Spade. I'd say this is our more traditional surfboard shape. Maybe a little more well-rounded if you're kind of riding a bit of flat water, doing some freestyle, but you're also in the waves. I'd say it takes a wide variety of wave conditions really well. It's offered in a thruster or a quad set, so whatever your personal preference is fin-wise, you can kind of have that set up. I prefer it as a thruster. But yeah, Spade, I ride the 5.7. Again, I'd say this is kind of your standard go-to surfboard. No big surprises here with this board. Next up we have the Cutlass. I think this is probably the board that's really stands out in our lineup the most to myself. I absolutely love this board in small waves. It's super fast, very drivey. It's definitely a flatter rocker line out the tail. So it really accelerates well, goes upwind well, works well in light wind. And even into, I'd say, a bit bigger surf, if that surf is a little bit flatter and softer, it's just really loose, lively. You can throw the tail out nicely. It comes as a dedicated quad. I honestly cannot say enough good stuff about the Cutlass. Well,
and it also has boxes in it.
Yeah, so the Cutlass comes in a couple different models. This is the foil convertible model with the boxes. So if you are looking for that dual purpose board to put a foil on, obviously the Cutlass Hybrid is that board. I personally ride it without the boxes in there because I don't want that additional weight. But yeah, the Cutlass and actually the X Breed comes with that box option for putting a foil in it if you so choose so. So that's the Cutlass. We're missing our S Quad. I think a lot of people are probably familiar with that board. It's been around forever. It's kind of our dedicated bigger wave board. I know Pete's always ridden that in the past. Kiahi uses it a lot. So if you're out in larger, steeper surf looking for total performance, that's the S Quad. Don't think we need it here in Hood River all the time, so it didn't make it out to the show. Coming down, we're just kind of moving a little bit more into that foil realm. I'd say the Autopilot might be one of our more versatile boards. So whether you're prone foiling, paddling into a wave, kite foiling, maybe a little bit big and buoyant for kite foiling, but totally doable. So myself, if I'm traveling, it's kind of that one board that I can kite foil on, I can prone foil on, and I actually wing on it a lot. I don't mind. I prefer to be on a sinker wing board. Just need a little more power. But I'd say this is that board you surf, you kite, you wing, you do everything with. This is the 4.6 36 liters, available up to a 5.2. Just a great versatile foil board.
What are you doing under there?
And then we have the Special Agent. Special Agent right here, this is the 125. We have a 105, which that nose is right above that front foot strap. And this is your kite-specific foil board, really a minimalistic foil board. If you're looking just to ride something small and you're just kite foiling, this board's great. It's very thin. So it gives you that nice close connection to the foil, which is great. You can see a bit of like a cutaway down the middle, that ridge, which reflects actually in the deck of the board. And I'd say that's kind of dual purpose. One that's just kind of for grip, especially if you're riding strapless. It really gives you a nice sense of feel with the board. And also for stiffness. I think with a lot of these thinner boards, it's hard to get them stiff enough. So they have some carbon strips in it.
No one likes flex on those.
No, yeah, you need it to be as stiff as possible. And having this you know,
ridge line almost.
Ridge, you know, really allows the board to maintain a lot more stiffness. So dual purpose there, but a great dedicated kite foil board right here.
Now there's a lot of info on they can find on the boards. You know, what size the fins, the super techy construction, volume sizes, all that stuff. Where can they go?
Yeah, you can talk about surfboards all day long.
All day long, folks.
CabrinaKites.com. Make yourself happy. Dig up all the information right there.